Good morning, ladies and gents. Welcome to another edition of the Business Minded Leaders Podcast, aka The Wolfson, with your host, Chinchilla Q, also known as Q Moore of FitRockProductionCM.com. Almost dropped my damn stylus for my Galaxy Note 8 in the ocean. That would have been all bad, because I don't know how much there is to cost to get a replacement for it. So, yeah, let me put that right back into the phone real fast. And I'm using this right now. I'm using my other phone to make sure we got the internet service and whatever. So yeah, boys got the iPhone 7, so got the Galaxy Note 8, whatever. It's always good to have two phones. I'm using the Samsung more for business now. And now I see the purpose behind it and things it's supposed to use as a daily driver. Daily driver gonna be the iPhone, most likely, period, because of iMessage. And better messenger system than it is on the Android. So yeah. I just got done with part 41 of the video podcast, so now we dive into the regular podcast. This is week 79. Have you guys believe it? It's been 79 weeks since we've been doing this podcast for basically this past year. And I think we actually started more last year, but continue on. So that's really been a blessing. Latest today is December 8, 2017, week 79. Sessions 381 to 385 for the days of December 4th through the 8th, which is today. So, welcome, ladies and gents, to week 79 of the Business Minded Leaders Podcast, aka The Wolfson, with your host, Chinchilla Q, also known as DJ. Wow. I was about to say my DJ name, DJ Skylo of the Midnight Classic Show, aka The Lounge. Which is true, because we do the DJ and stuff as well, too. But that's not coming back till later on 2018. What's supposed to happen this year, but this year, a whole lot of other things that came up, so I wasn't able to do it like I wanted to do it. So most definitely, we're going to be doing that next year. Which I will be bringing back the DJ and stuff, so by all means, ladies and gents, stay tuned for that, because that right there is about to be a blessing within itself. But good morning. It's 11:07 out here at Santa Monica Pier, Santa Monica Beach. You guys can hear in the background out the waves in the ocean and things of that nature. I'm going to be back here again next week, because there's a movie theater over here. And you know that new Star Wars comes out. So most definitely been waiting all year to actually see episode 8. Yeah, I know it's going to be fantastic. I think this time last year we went to go see the other Star Wars movie that came out, which was a standalone one that actually introduces episode 4 A New Hope. So yeah, we truly going to be seeing The Last Jedi in a couple of weeks. Well, this upcoming week that's coming. I keep thinking that today's like a Tuesday or a Monday, only because my body's still trying to get adjusted still adjusted to the work schedule that we at. So, yeah, I'm still on the Monday and Tuesday mode. I hadn't fully gotten out from that yet. And there's nothing spawning over here on Pokemon Go. No Gen 3 Pokemon out yet, so that's to be expected. It's cool. I actually save battery this time on my phone anyways. It's supposed to try to use it, so that's cool with me. Get out from here. But other than that, though, ladies and gents, how you guys? Friday going so far. This Friday is a blessing. It's fun. And we're going to continue on what we had talked about a few minutes ago on the video podcast, which will be up on the website at hiprockerproductioncm.com. That is hiprockerproductioncm.com before 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific time this evening. So stay tuned for that. Everything will be updated. And at the same time, everything will be cool for this week. I like doing these podcasts. I like doing the regular podcast on Fridays. And do the video podcast on the Tuesday. As opposed to the opposite, what you have right now. So I hope that they go talk about new ship this week. I've been praying on that for the longest. I need to get back on Mondays or Tuesdays or Sundays or Mondays also. one of the two will be cool with me. That is for certain. And before we get to the topics, let me go ahead and do something on social media real quick. And then we'll start speaking on what needs to be spoken. All right, so bear with me for a couple minutes, ladies and gents. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. Let's now continue on with the posts. And actually, just hold on real quick. Alright, I want to make sure before I even do that to just post these little posts up real quick before we jump into the topics. I also forgot to bring my water too, so I'm trying to contain my voice for the time being. And then we'll jump right back into what we're going to speak on for today's topics and things of that nature. So stay tuned for that. And that's the first time that this went by pretty quickly. So that's pretty cool. And you know what? I had never done an Instagram video before because I always on something else. Oops. Snapchat or something else, whatever. So, ah, crap. I didn't know what to do that. Let me do a live video real quick. And the crazy thing is what I should have done with this live video was bring up the other posts onto what it is that we're doing. So let me go ahead and say this. Ladies and gents, for my Instagram feed and things of that nature, pretty soon I will be doing live videos of the podcasts I'll be tending to do on Fridays and things of that nature. Not going to tell you what beach that I'm at or whatever. So do know that, can we just flip this on back like this? Wow, you guys see my face? Oh yeah. So if you live in California and never see this right here at a beach, you already know what beach that is. If you don't know what beach that is, then I'm not going to tell you guys right now. Just let you guys know ahead of time. But with that, though, ladies and gents, I'm not going to stay on Instagram live video for too long because I'm using my other phone right now to actually do another regular podcast. But you guys can check out later on at hiprockerproductioncm.com. That is hiprockerproductioncm.com. So, other than that, ladies and gents, I'm about to sign off from here, and I'm about to jump to my other Instagram account to record the same video that I'm about to do. Well, I'm about to continue on with the rest of my podcast. which will be done pretty soon. So with that, ladies and gents, this is just a test to which I will be doing next week. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, could you guys on the flip side, let me switch to your Not Cool account real quick. And if you are listening to this pre-recorded podcast off of my Spreaker account at Spreaker.com/The Lounge, or on my website at hitrockerproductionscm.com. That once again is hitrockerproductionscm.com for my main website. It has the regular podcasts and stuff like that, which will be posted up before 8 o'clock p.m. tonight Pacific time, and things of that nature on this beautiful Friday morning, despite the little fires we have here and there, different parts of California, whatever. Not all of California is burning, ladies and gents. So let the media keep pumping you up on a whole lot of stuff. But other than that, let me jump back to the regular podcast. So if you listen to the regular podcast and you remember seeing this video feed, then you should remember that I was doing the test for the Instagram. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side. One love, peace out, deuces. All right, ladies and gents. So that is done for that video podcast. So what we're about to do is jump into the other Instagram account, because I have two of them, and then from there we'll start off this regular podcast. Like I said, I'm just trying to use all the tools I have right now and not to just stay stuck on one thing. So let me go ahead and do it off of here too. And good morning, ladies and gents. Like I mentioned before on my Chinchi21 Instagram account, you guys could catch me doing this type of podcast, video podcast, next week, which will actually be pretty cool. So, whoops, sorry about that. If you guys know what kind of beach this is, then you guys should already know where your boy is in the podcast app. Other than that, I'm not going to tell you guys right now, so I want you guys to actually guess where it's at. Nevertheless, because like I said on my other Instagram account, that we're out here, just got done doing one video podcast and whatever, and we doing the regular podcast. So by all means, we still have still doing the podcast. Well, we're doing the podcast right now, broadcasting from two different phones and whatever, just to get the gist of things. So stay tuned, because pretty soon next week I will be doing more Instagram type videos and things of that nature to actually let you guys hear it from a different perspective, as opposed to just use a Periscope all the time. So with that though, ladies and gents, I'll be back here again next week, or one other different beaches out here in California. And not all of California is burning, as you guys from other countries and states been seeing on the news. So let the media keep pumping you up on, something is happening out here, but it's not that major. So at the end of the day, do know that we Californians, we are cool. It's just a little mountain parts way beyond past Malibu and things of that nature that's, has a little fires, whatever. But other than that, I will be back here next week where we will be doing the Instagram videos. I'm on Instagram a lot, but I'm going to try to get more of the video feeds happening. So stay tuned with that. So with that though, ladies and gents, catch you guys next week. And if you guys are listening to this pre-recorded podcast for week 79 that I'm doing right now as I'm speaking, then do know that you guys saw me here first over at, might as well say it, over here at Santa Monica Pier doing this podcast, and you guys heard me in the background speaking to it right now. So yeah. Other than that though, ladies and gents, catch you guys on the flip side. One love. I'm out on this video feed on Instagram. Continue back on regular podcast. Peace out. Deuces. All right, ladies and gents. So with that, we're done with doing all the little speaker for that, whatever. Let me make sure that this is still recording. Okay, cool. We're still live. So when Dan are almost 15 minutes into this regular podcast feed. So let me go ahead and start talking right now. Let's get on with these topics. Let's talk about what's been going on for this week. Like I said before, this is week 79 of the podcast for HitRockProductionsCM.com, ladies and gents. Sessions 381 through 385 for the week of December 4th through the 8th, which is this week. This is the reason why I like doing this podcast normally on... Actually, I took it back. We did the regular ones on Fridays. I like doing the video podcasts on Tuesdays. Now, I'm praying that for the job that I'm at, that we have a new work schedule, so it'll be much more easier for me to go ahead and I'm going to just walk around a little bit. Shoot. But yeah, be a little bit more easier for me to do the video podcast on a Tuesday, so that way we could say, do the recap from last week. I like doing the recaps from last week as opposed to try to do everything all at one go, because it's kind of like, it's weird. But at least today we didn't say what we normally would say, which is, what will we normally say, like from last week, and then realize that the topics we spoke about is for this week. So at least that's been fixed. But how you guys doing this morning, though? It's now 11:21 a.m. in the morning, so yeah. You guys can tell I'm doing a whole lot of speaking right now. And I need the brand to send me my damn the brand phone skins for the phone so I can put it on my Galaxy Note 8 and my iPhone 7. Because both of them are the glossy black, so, I ain't try to have the phones be scratched up. So try to keep them in good condition or whatever. Especially if I'm getting the family members or we want to sell the phone or things of that nature. I always want to make sure that my products is looking very prestige, very nice, and things of that nature. And maybe I should have waited to do this podcast. Nah, we're going to continue on with it. So let's start. And shout out to Snapchat, for which you can save your posts for the week. You don't have to go jump into Instagram and things of that nature. Just try to get a good feed or whatever. I might actually go downtown. I actually want me a salad. I'll probably do that as soon as I leave here for Santa Monica. You know what? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give me a salad today. Go down there and grab me one. My bad, y'all just hearing me say my little plans, but I was just thinking about that. Other than that, though, let's start with today's topic. So for this past week, for December 4th, 2017, Blessed Mondays, it's a new month today, so most definitely go out and do something new and exciting this month before the year is done. And then continue to do new things for many years to come. I mentioned this in the video podcast and the other topics I'm about to talk about right now. I had mentioned earlier, so stay tuned. But for today's topic and things of that nature, what I did talk about was this. It is still a new, fresh month for the month of December. You guys still have time to go ahead and take care of businesses which needs to be taken care of. You guys still have time to go out there, in whatever part of the world you at, and make something happen. You guys still have new ideas, still new ambitions, still new things to actually, handle and take care of. You know what? I might actually walk away from the beach. Let's walk to the promenade real quick, ladies and gents, while I'm still doing the podcast. Reason being, because there is some little foam pop thingies, pop hand holders that I actually want to buy. I want to see if they have some more over at the promenade. So I couldn't find the other ones by my job. They took them away and whatever, so I need to find another one for a case I have. But other than that, though, let's continue on with these posts and whatnot. So just like I said before, it's still a fresh new month to do something new. It's still a fresh new month to take care of business and just really make things happen. But like most individuals, we don't want to do new things or new adventures or just things in general, because we just feel like as if we should just be still doing the same things over and over again, which we shouldn't. we should always be prepared to do something great, to do something new, to do something extravagant, to which to which everything just truly balances itself out. So it's still a fresh month before 2018 that you guys can go ahead and do something new and amazing, do something new and fantastic. And what I should have done while I was out here was take another picture, but I'll probably do that in a few minutes. But nevertheless, that's what you guys should do, is just go out and do something great, new, and exciting, because you still have time, well, the time that God has given you. So go out there and do something new before this month is over. Because once this month is over, 2018 comes up. And when 2018 comes up, you have new things that comes up as well. So you want to truly go ahead and make something new happen. I'm going to say it again. Go out and have new adventures. Give you guys a good example. I mentioned the video podcast and I'm mentioning it here right now. The reason why I like coming out to Santa Monica Pier, Santa Monica Beach, is because you got different ethnicities, different diversities all out here, different all walks of life. Not everybody lives or comes from California. I have mentioned that a couple of months ago, and whatever, I was out like on the beach part of Santa Monica and whatever, and a couple had came up and things of that nature. I think after I got done with the podcast and stuff like that, and when they had came up, they had spoken, they could tell this from Italy, it was Italian, but they lived in Vegas. So, I think to myself, like, well, that's dope. And right now, buying a house in Vegas is actually more reasonable than California, because California is getting expensive by the minute. But regardless of that fact, though, just being able to see and hear different other ethnicity and nationalities and things of that nature is pretty dope. So it's also dope too to go out and make something happen and to just keep it pushing, and learn new things from individuals and stuff like that. So go out, man, and do something new today. Make something happen. Don't just be staying stuck doing the same shit over and over again. Period. Let's continue. So for December 5th, 2017, on the Grind Tuesdays, I said the world is very cold and harsh. You have to have thick skin if you're going to make it. For if not, then this world can eat you alive. Have thick skin and walk in your purpose. We live in a cold-blooded world to which if you fall down and scrape your knees when you're young, you have somebody there to pick you up and said everything's gonna be alright. When you get to adult standards and you fall down and bruise your arm, you either going to get that checked out, brush it off, because nobody is not going to tell you, oh, we're sorry that you got a boo-boo on your arm, we're gonna kiss it for you. Nah, the world's gonna tell you to get your punk ass up and go figure out what you need to do in order to get yourself back in order. And that's the truth. And that is the stone cold truth. The world is going to tell you in very harsh language to get up and to make whatever you want to do happen. Because if not, then what you're going to continue to think and do is that you're going to continue to think that this world is going to be like your parent. You're going to continue to think that this world gives two shits about your feelings, and it doesn't. And that's the sad part of how individuals really feel. I'll give you guys a good example of how cold and harsh this world is. Santa Monica, beautiful city, even by the beach. The crazy thing is when you see it on television, it's a totally different vibe. They show you the little cool, nice looking part about it. The crazy thing is what they don't show you over at Santa Monica Beach, Santa Monica Park, and Palisades Park, whatever. It's an individual, poor seagull with a broken foot. What they don't show you out over here on television and stuff, which I see each and every week when I come out here, is the folks that are homeless. War vets that live it on the beach in the park. The folks strung out on crack, cocaine. Folks strung out on drugs in general. I mean, just the type of shit you kind of see in South Central Los Angeles and things in that nature. They don't show you that side of Santa Monica. You see the happy-looking people and things in that nature out here, and then you see the other side of things that makes you say, what the hell happened? I kid you not. Excuse my language what I say, but it's a true mindfuck when you actually see it. Because you looking like, yo, I thought the beaches look clean, you know, white people all around and things in that nature. Not being racist when I say that to my Caucasian friends and things in that nature. No. Wait, we ain't pushing that like that. I'm just saying the top general. You kind of see more of that. Ain't doing the other nationalities. Better than that, though, it's the truth. Like, you come out here, you come to the beach, you know, you got the beach vibes, but then once you get back out to the top part, if you catch a train or something like that, you know, you see more of what you don't see behind the scenes. And it's crazy. It's sad, but it's crazy at the same time, too. So that's what I mean by this world could be very harsh. You could go any place around the world and see the beauty of it, but you're always going to see an ugly side of things that's not going to be very pleasant looking. And it happens. And we actually never get it, so I'm going to actually get some, probably getting a little piece that costs $7 or something. I'm going to do something. But other than that, though, we decided to walk by the little park top. We did that last week, and that was fun. No, we did it on Thanksgiving, and that was fun. So, we'll do it again today while we're doing the podcast. Because I'm like, I can't sit down anymore longer. So, let me get up and start walking some more. And start walking some more where we're doing, it's a gang already popping. That might be done in a few minutes. Playing Pokemon Go at the same time, too. Best thing about having two phones. Was gonna take the Samsung back, but I now have to use this for the Galaxy Note 8, so it's perfect. Nevertheless, though, how do you have thick skin in the world that's very harsh? The way that you have thick skin is this: you focus on God, family, and yourself. You don't focus about anybody else's problems. Because once you focus on other people's problems, trust me, you'll have more problems that truly isn't needed. There ain't nothing out here these Pokemon spawns. I'm gonna exit out right now. But in all truth and reality though, what you guys really want to do fully and what I mean what you guys want to do fully to have thick skin is to truly, and I mean truly, just understand life. That's the thing. Once you fully understand life and what life is really about, then you start to grow thick skin. Once you understand that life can be very harsh and things of that nature can break people down, then you start to feel a little bit more better. You guys might be thinking to yourself, well, how the hell does that make you feel better when life breaks you down? Easy. Because you start having tough and thick skin when certain problems or issues and situations pop up. To which where you're able to face that issue or challenge without crawling into a corner like most adults and just be crying because you don't know how to face life or just anything else in general. So you got to have tough skin to actually push forward. And once you do have tough skin and things of that nature, then you'll be able to go ahead and move through life and get through the harshness of reality and just make things really happen. So I'll give you guys a good example. You look at the Marines. The Marines, well, if you try to join the Marines, things of that nature, when you join, you're going to go through Hell Week. Marines is a different branch that's opposed to the Army and Navy. Marines like on par with Navy SEALs. The only difference is Navy SEALs is 10 times more crazier. They can kill you in a minute before you even know it. Take that back. They could take you out before that minute. Before you even know it. But like with Marines, they had to build tough skin and thick skin, especially when it comes to certain scenarios that they had to face on a daily. You can't be for the weak. You can't be for the weak. I give you guys a good example. Over at my job, that's I'm working at, whatever. Over at LAX. There's a whole lot of individuals I know. Some have thick skin, some don't. The ones that don't have thick skin, I kid you not. The military side of me comes out and I have to tell them, you guys need to toughen up. You know, if you guys want something out of life. Oh, so this is Will Strip outside. Well, yeah, you guys want something out of life, you have to go make that shit happen. Period. But there, you know, I have some folks that I talk to, and, you know, they like my vibe because I'm a cool person. I keep shit real. Period. But I look at those that are kind of weak, and I try to help them out so that they can be strong. Because I can easily roast this by and be like, you're weak-minded, you're not going to accomplish anything. You need to grow some balls. But at the end of the day, I encourage that person to become strong enough. So we're, say, get punked by a manager or somebody, they know how to say, hey, homie, chill out. You know, whoop, whoop, whoop. And not just be on that mode of crying in a corner because they don't know how to cope with life. So, ladies and gents, learn to grow thick skin, because when you do, everything is so much better as opposed to when you just as opposed to just not growing thick skin and now you just cry in the corner. Yeah, I know we was on that topic for a long time. But it's cool. Because the world Once again, it's harsh. And it doesn't give a fuck about your situations or your problems. You have to fight it in order to grow and be strong. Let's continue. So far on Motivational Wednesdays, December 6th, 2017. Kind words go a long way than the words of the bitter and weak. The reason why I mentioned that for the bitter and weak is because you know those type of individuals to which they have nothing going on with their lives. So they just speak negativity and things of that nature. And you can tell that they're weak only and because we could walk down to the other side. Continue to walk back there, but I'm by myself a pizza. But yeah, you take a look at those individuals that do speak negative things and things of that nature, or they call you, you call them, and it's always something about somebody else, or this and that person that did this, just different things that make you say, I ain't want to hear that shit right now. Period. I believe that is the other part of the island I was talking about. That is Avalon, Catalina Island. You can see Catalina Island from out here at Santa Monica. It is by Long Beach, but you can see it far enough from Santa Monica. And I thought I was tripping a couple weeks ago. I came out here, but nah, it's true. But nevertheless, though, ladies and gents, we have individuals that are like that just be speaking negative things, and they just come off as, craziness and just other crap in general. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's best to reverse the conversation to, so how's everything going on with you? Or let me tell you some good news that happened. Or you may be talking to somebody. Let's say your boss cusses you out. First natural reaction is to sock the motherfucker dead name off and beat their ass. Excuse me for all this cussing. Keeping it real with y'all today on this Friday. But at the same time, you get that from certain people. Let's say your boss, and you say to yourself, man, like, what's going on? But then you stop. You assess the situation in your head, and you say to yourself, you know what? We ain't about to go there. What we're going to do is just keep on pushing, making things happen. We're going to speak kind words and not be on the negative. That's what you guys have to be. You guys have to be speaking kind words to other individuals. Because if not, you'll continue to hear that negative bullshit, and that right there is going to kill you all day off. There's certain people that I talk to, certain people I don't talk to. Because I know how their energy could be very negative. And I'll cut them off, I'll be like, hey, I got something else to do. Because I don't want to hear the bull crap that they're talking about. Instead, I'd rather hear something positive to keep me pushing and to keep them pushing. So at the end of the day, everybody could be on one accord as opposed to just being offside, you know what I mean? So with that, we just continue to keep things pushing, keep making things happen. So let's continue. Speak positive words to individuals, never negative. So for December 7th, 2017, days of Thursdays, I said, don't ever feel bad. I'm taking time off to enjoy life and get rest. It's during the rebooting process that we can gain more ideas for our purposes. Let me check this out. Yesterday, first time on this off. Ooh, I might regret coming back with this headache, not the business. Good thing I brought the Advil with me. But other than that, though, this past Thursday, because like I said before, with the new work schedule we have, I have not gotten adjusted to it. My body has gotten adjusted to it. So I got adjusted to it yesterday, to which was able to rest. I mean, able to get up in the morning, do a couple things, go right back to sleep. It's never bad to go ahead and get your rest on a certain day off, whatever, just so that you can reboot your mind, reboot your system, reboot your body. So that way you can, at the same time, feel 10 times more better, where more ideas, dreams, and aspirations start to come to you. And do you feel good? And do you feel great? Because when you, I'll tell you right now, because when you don't reboot your system, just like when you don't reboot your cell phone and things of that nature, you start lagging. And things truly just get out of whack, to which you're just like, damn, what the hell happened? So it's always good to reboot the system. Reboot your mind, reboot your body, feel good about yourself, and never feel bad taking a day of rest. It's actually key essential to living a life. Because when you just a workaholic, keep working all the time, like I said before, you go crash, you go be in the hospital. And then you really get your rest. But you're going to have more problems. You are at rest. So always get your rest. So for the last topic, before I start taking care of some other businesses, ladies and gents, and things of that nature. And if this BMW try to hit me, it's going to be some issues. But other than that, December 8th, 2017, for today, Boss Says Fridays. Check this out. It's time to get active and start having new adventures. Stop having bold and fun adventures when you sleep, and instead have those adventures in your true reality. So, check this out. In our dreams and everything else that we have, ladies and gents, we tend to have more bold fun, dreams and things, and more fun aspirations when we dream. You know, we have more fun in our dreams than we do in our reality. So it's best for us as individuals, as people, in our true reality, to have the fun there as opposed to our dreams. Because in our dreams, we do a whole lot more than what we do. But once you learn to balance out your dreams from your reality, then you start to see things from a more better and bigger point of view, perspective. So I'm gonna let you guys know right now, if your dreams is more active than your reality, then you're gonna need to change that up. Because what you want to do is you want to make sure that your reality is more active than your dreams. Alright. So with that though, ladies and gents, I'm done with today's podcast. You guys could check it out later on before 8 o'clock p.m. at hiprockerproductioncm.com. So by all means, stay tuned because everything's going to be updated today. And with that, I'll catch you guys here again next week. Which the new Star Wars movie will come out, The Last Jedi. So that's going to be a fantastic movie. Make sure you guys watch that in 3D. Don't watch that in regular, because if you watch a movie in regular, it's going to be boring. If you watch it in 3D, it's going to be more fantastic. So with that, though, ladies and gents, you guys can catch me on the podcast later. Well, catch you on the podcast. You guys can catch this podcast and the video podcast later on today before 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. And with that, I'm your host, Chinchilla Q, also known as Q Moore, up here at rockproductioncm.com. Singing peace, sayonara, one love. Catch you guys on the flip side. next week. We'll be on week 80 of the podcast. Can you believe it? It's been 79 weeks today, but 80 weeks next week since we've been doing this podcast. So everything's a blessing. Everything's a blessing. Let me see if I can find where the hell that pizza shop is at over here. Get me something to eat. But other than that, though, ladies and gents, catch you guys on the flip side. Your boy Chinchilla Q. I'm out. Peace. Deuces.